tied at 7.
Yes, sir. I didn't want to do my boy like that, but yes, sir. 93 yards, yes, sir.
So only at 7 now as they kick it away.
Yes, sir.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The nigga, who was the little Nelson nigga? Nasty nigga, man. Don't do that.
Would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Don't do that, little nigga. Who was that little nigga, Jeremy? Jeremy, you know that little nigga? Oh, okay.
Set to begin
so
their
you know
next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I need to be hollering at you.
Off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so down he goes. Whitney Merciless picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Jeremy. Jeremy. We not playing with this nigga, dog. We not playing with. He coming open wide open. He wide open. He wide open. Ain't nobody touching that nigga, Jeremy. What you think this gonna do to you, Jeremy? If he wide open every time, now he wide open right now, Jeremy. What you think that's gonna do to you, Jeremy? All right, fuck. You want to call him? No, it better be something quick. Better be something quick. He coming, Jeremy. He coming, Jeremy.
And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call.
Where's that nigga coming? Oh, my God. You see that nigga on your back? Did you see that nigga on your back, Jeremy? Oh, you don't want to say nothing now. Okay, that's cool.
He felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find
see that nigga on your motherfucking back every time you hiking with that funky white boy. I go up.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
I don't want no problem, Jeremy. Jeremy, I don't want no problem. I don't want no problem. No, man, you cool, Jeremy. We all cool and dandy. I don't want no problem, because, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do, like 50 Cent say. You know what I'm saying? This is how we do. They him in the gang, you know. We've been doing shit like
Houston's
this here, man.
offense already at the line set to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
Oh, what you think? What you think? Fuck that nigga, man. What you think? Just because he get over and I can't get on yours? Man, fuck that nigga, dog. What's wrong with Jeremy, man? Sorry ass nigga. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking Westland nigga. Fuck that
once he got out of the box, whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
I got Aaron Donald. I got Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald out here for me putting in work. Man, fuck Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald, he's dick.
Throwing again
dick,
on
Jeremy.
Watson.
He's a dick. Yeah, that's what he can do.
All the way to the 30.
That's what that nigga do, Jeremy.
32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we
because he getting off, because that nigga getting off the block, shedding blocks and all that. I don't give a fuck about that nigga, Jeremy. I don't give a fuck. That nigga doing what he doing. Let him keep doing what he doing. He don't do it like I do it.
After that catch, they're fired out. That's a big gain. Forced out to his left.
Don't throw that. Don't throw that bullshit. Don't throw that bullshit. No, don't throw that bullshit. Do not throw that bullshit up, boy. Take that sack. Take that sack. Take that sack. Take that sack, big dog.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We get no fucks. We throwing this bitch like a rocket ship. Like a rocket ship, nigga. We get no fucks. Yeah, we get no fucks, dog.
Any defender can step up and fill
we get no fucks. I know what you gonna do. Oh, they just got through. They just got through. They just got through. Oh my God, they just got through.
They will indeed snap it.
Talk about that nigga getting through. Get through, man. Get through. Oh, you can't get through. The fuck?
rolls the dice, but
keep getting through, nigga.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
Hey,
I
what's
wish
up,
we
man?
could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator.
What you
now
doing?
that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a third situation,
Yeah, what?
might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio
Nothing playing
silence
this game.
back.
Just got to the house, took a bath or whatever.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
What time you
5
get up?
yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
What Papa doing? What, how you doing?
We have learned
I ain't
that
talking
most
to you.
offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Oh, no.
I'm going to tell you, Kyle.
As long as you still work with them,
Second down,
huh?
this is Gurley. Oh, he's got a little delay.
Huh?
Hold on, still waiting on my
And he'll be down deep into Houston
That flow over there filled up with
and
stuff
they
like
will
that.
finally get him to the ground at the Texans'
That's how
16-yard
it is.
line. Nothing fancy there, a little smash mouth.
That's all that is
right
over
up
there.
the gut
Remember
on the
that?
dive, and it turns
She do
into
that
a huge
all day.
play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described,
That's all
and
she do.
sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
I'm going to tell him to call you.
Okay.
All right, baby, I love you.
I love you too. Bye. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you think you just gonna do that last run play like you did last time? You thought I forgot about that shit you did last time. Oh, nigga got on the phone, huh? And you think it's sweet. You think it's sweet. Yeah, I probably got on my zone a little bit because I got on the phone. Yeah, I did it.
So I guess let's do just that. So hand things over to John. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Zerline good with a PAT.
Well, it always happen like it's supposed to happen with me. You know. Everything that always
now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Let the nigga sometimes.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I think it's time to destroy your couch. I think it's about that time. I think it's about that time.
Return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
It's time to destroy your couch, John. I seen you kick it, try to hit
the
the
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
Why you
This is what he
son?
preaches all the time. Attack
Why you
at
slipping?
all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit. They're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
I ain't even bring the killer out yet. He in the background. I got 3-head monster. You ain't even know it. I got 3-head monster. You don't even know it. 3-head monster. You don't even know it.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Tripping over hands, Jam.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Come on, funk ass. What's my name? God damn.
With just under a minute to play in half number 1. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about
Jim. No, Jim. You're not going to start that. You're not going to start that.
You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going
on? Because I wasn't paying attention. You think I'm laughing. I ain't laughing. I'm paying attention now. Got that old phone call. Yeah.
To throw on second down.
He on your ass, Jeremy. That nigga's on your ass again. Okay. You all laughing. Okay. All right. Yeah, you weren't paying attention. That nigga's on your ass again, Jeremy.
Seconds to go in the first half. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff now looking to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
What the fuck?
The 20.
Y'all let the nigga slip by?
Wow. He had one touchdown earlier,
that?
nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
You can't all aboard that run.
Out of the gun, gone. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
You can't all aboard that
Rams
run.
going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now gone. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams.
God damn.
Tyler Higbee. As the first half is winding down. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You breathing out hard for John?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Watson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
20 yards.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime.
Let's go.
Coach, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Okay. Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire time just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Can't run to the left.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take. Hey, let's go. Go ground.
On 2nd and 7. Goff. Blitz coming.
That's J.J. Watt, nigga. That's J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt with a sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're
look at that nigga back still hurt. He just popped the butt nigga.
Series to series, play to play.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
What's the slant?
From the gun, here's Goff.
He don't get back.
And the pressure gets
He don't get back. He don't get back. Don't prolong this. Don't prolong this. He don't get back.
Sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Here's Johnny Hecker now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, damn.
So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question there is right at the 40, the 40-yard line.
Jim, I can't get like 2 yards. Huh.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Back to the ground. This time it's high. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
20%, 19, off the fly, 24,
from the gun, here's Watson. Steps away to his left.
You ain't gonna throw the ball away? You got a cop to throw the ball away, my nigga? You got a cop to throw the ball away?
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack.
God damn! You got a cop to throw the ball away?
I understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for
them.
Got
a cop to throw the ball
long
away?
for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now Natson. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that officially.
Cop to fucking throw the ball away.
15. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
No. You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you can control the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
At the 42-yard line.
Switch it. He's coming right here.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Come on.
Brandon Cooks.
Roby, you go. Come on, dog. You right on top of it.
Brandon Cooks.
Good pass, man. That nigga threw that bitch right on top of you, in your face, nigga.
Always important to get the first score of the second half.
You reach around and nigga trying to hug a nigga, dog.
And get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
Let's go.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
I'm trying to keep y'all in the game, dog. I need y'all to show up, dog. I need y'all to show up. They're trying to keep y'all in the game. Y'all down 3. 3 touchdowns, man.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
That's a good catch. Yeah. Let's go. Man, Houston, Texas, baby.
This is it.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Watson. Setting up the screen for Miller. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Dancing to his left. He finds his target, Fuller. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
A first down carry now for Miller.
I like this. I like this stat. I like this stat. I like this stat, dog. I love this
5
stat.
yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll
You
run
what
it
you gotta
again
do.
with Miller.
Yeah, you doing what you gotta do.
And he is tackled.
I don't know why the nigga ain't just juke over.
Not quite to the 35.
You doing
10
what you gotta
yards
do,
there,
man.
good enough for a Texan first down.
You doing
I
what you
think they
gotta
like this
do.
drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. And he slings
The nigga sitting still. Why is he? What the fuck
They
you
were
doing the
searching
ball
for
up
the tight
for?
end, Darren Fells.
God damn, I
That'll
hate
bring up
this
2nd
shit.
down.
Nigga sitting still. Go fast, nigga, man. Yo, bitch ass on.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Hey, alert 3. 25. 24. Go.
Throwing again is Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on, the nigga wide open in the fucking sideline, dog.
Protection that time,
What the
and they couldn't
fuck?
hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
God damn. You wiped out the nigga open in the sideline. Watch it.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
31. 29.
Good, oh, what the fuck?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
This nigga would not throw this ball to save his life, son. That's why
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson going deep for Hopkins. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
That's what he did. That's the only thing he did for anyway on the kick.
Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
They'll start out on the
nigga. I'm coming up hitting that nigga, man. I'm coming up hitting that nigga, man.
This one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yes, sir.
And that'll bring up
Come on, big dog.
and 11.
I'm coming up punching this nigga, man. Oh, he going to overload. He doing the overload.
Again they run with Gurley.
Nigga.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of one there.
Keep on trying to run that bitch out there. End zone.
Defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I got some wood there.
And the difference between that and pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Me too, John. Me too, John.
The Rams on third
I'm in that thing too, John.
They've hit at 50%, 3 of
I'm in that
6
thing
to
too,
this
John.
point. This is third
I'm
and 10.
in that thing too, John.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
From the end zone, Goff. He's going to wind up and air it out.
What the fuck? How you playing this nigga this far back?
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Come on now.
A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. Goff turns and gives to Gurley.
No.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep
what kind of plays I put with these niggas? These niggas ass, dog. 3 tight end set, 1 wide receiver. Ass, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, D. We're good. We're good. Hey, my 7. Just like that. Just like that. Mark 55. Mark 55.
Back to throw. Goff.
Come. You slow in the motherfucker, JJ.
He keeps it himself.
You slow in the motherfucker, JJ.
Down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
DC. Pilot, 64.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Gone. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
180. Watch the pass. Check. Crunch. Value 3.
Another carry now for Gurley.
Too slow.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 9. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits. Everyone was in the right place.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
It's a run. I ain't worried about that.
Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Is it okay if I bring one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
And they'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
How you gonna make a request, man? You gonna make a request, man? No, dog. I ain't
ready to go here for their next drive. There are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right?
What's that, Nick? Kiss the ball
and finish off the drive. That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off.
Y'all got the same ass weak ass division. Person ran swung something out that division. Motherfucking what's name?
Throwing again. Watson.
I don't think he can get out. Motherfucking quick. And then you give it up.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Watson flush to his right. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Clay Matthews. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Being chased out left. Finds a seam inside the 40. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Here's Watson. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson.
You got to cock it to throw away. Come on, my nigga. You got to cock it to throw away. Come on, man. This bitch ass nigga, man.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more.
Bitch ass nigga got to cock it to throw it away, nigga.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd
Cock the ball, fucking throw the ball away, man.
It's 3rd and very long.
Oh.
It's complete to Fuller.
I'll catch it myself. I'll catch it myself.
Nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 69 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer.
I'll catch it myself, dog.
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft for Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I talked with one of the better defense coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Don't worry about what they got going with me. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I got a touchdown. Jim.
Set to begin their next drive.
Don't worry about what they got going on me, Jim. I got a touchdown.
Got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
11.
Throwing now. Gone.
Oh, give me that.
For Cooks, and it's intercepted.
I'm going to show you how to pick six something, nigga. I'm going to show you how to pick six something, nigga. I'll come back. If you let me, we come six, nigga. If I don't think you shoot, man, you better start getting that motherfucker in the game, nigga. That's what you better start doing.
To take him down.
Talk to me crazy, nigga.
This game's still
you better start doing. You better start letting the motherfucker in this game.
You go conservative.
Bullshit with me, nigga. I don't know what you got. What you got going on with yourself, Jim?
But you also have to tell your backs.
Knowing I'm a killer, Jim.
You're gonna run
shut up, nigga. Ain't no nothing.
Which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Oh, that nigga, man.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. An incredibly short kick.
Bitch, I kill you. I kill you, bitch.
Across the 25.
Don't do that, Jeremy. What you did last time, go on win that motherfucker. Go on, get that clock, Jeremy.
Set to begin the next drive. The Rams
when you play with me too many times.
The clock cannot be stopped.
Play my motherfucking motion too many times. I don't win that motherfucker. Go on. Bitch, I'll make him jump.
That's what you practice for.
Make that be fun.
Winning situations each and every week. Victory formation.
What you got going on?
Take a knee and going into the locker room and celebrate.
And this motherfucker, that's what you better do.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
I see you, Jim. My turn.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long from Houston.
I don't send it, Jay. I don't send it.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the
He said he may not be able to make it today.
If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, like points of God.
Yeah. They stuck on the job. Say, man, we can trade that trade. We can trade right now, dog. If you want to trade, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, wrist, man. Check the wrist, man.
Oh, Lord. Nigga, you can have both. You can have my last and my what's name?
Nah, listen, man, let me learn, bro, because I'm doing research. I'm doing like a little draft off of another, what's it called, franchise.
But what you gonna pick that early that you gonna pay all that money to?
I have to scout. I know I'm still gonna get scouting points after the combine. So at least that's what it seems like. But,
all that shit gonna be for nothing because they gonna show all their stuff anyway.
What you mean?
When the Columbine shit over with and after the free agency, all they speed and shit gonna be available. how they did good in the bench press. You're gonna show you first, second, and third place what they took in there. What's the name? Yeah, all this shit.
I'm just saying I'm still gonna get some scouting points too, just to scout them like off a run clock.
I understand that. What you use your scouting points for?
I'm gonna try to scout some early rounds. I mean the early kids.
So what you want? So you gonna just pick your second pick? I mean your second round? I mean first round, second pick?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna keep it.
All right, we're gonna keep it then, man. All right.
Don't be mad, man.
I ain't mad at you. You gotta do what you gotta do. I thought you was gonna trade it up because you said you want later. What's the name?
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. I think I'm making a mistake. I feel like I told you,
like I'm saying, I don't care nothing about the second round. So you might as well. You can have my second round pick.
I guess I'm gonna keep my. Unless you say you gonna give it.
No, I ain't giving. I'm trying to trade for your first round.
No, I'm gonna keep my first round.
So who you gonna pick?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You know already, nigga.
Because I'm scouting. You can scout here
Yeah, you can scout now, but it ain't gonna
I can't scout now, but during free agency, once he opens it up, then I'll be able to scout some more players, and then I get more points too. I get like 300 scouting points.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. They ain't gonna do you no good because it's gonna show you what's they speed and what they did and what's name. There's no need to scouting anymore.
It's gonna be a need to scout as far as the attributes, not just the speed and the agility and all of that. Like they're still gonna show me like who can throw the farthest or.
No, they gonna do that. They gonna do that anyway. What you looking for? Another quarterback? You finna draft a boy?
No, I'm looking at who else. I don't need no quarterback. I'm gonna keep on boosting the win.
I'm trying to figure out what you gonna use your first round pick on. You gonna use on?
I want to look for a cornerback, but I want to get an O-line. But then again, I don't know who has been. Also, I want to go for the best person in there. Like if it happens to be a tight end.
The best person in there was the running back. I mean, it's that the cornerback. I mean the quarterback.
Yeah, that right. Well, I don't need no quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I'm shooting for a quarterback.
I know, bro. I know you want him.
It don't matter to me, son. You go ahead and use your pick. I'm finna start. I can't even scout.
Now it's not that I opened up another. I started another one just to have a practice that, you know what I'm saying? Like just a practice, because I didn't even know. I forgot that the draft was after free agency.
I told you that today. You gonna have to do the scouting and jump first, because they're gonna do that. They're gonna open up free agency.
Yeah, I'm doing all this now. As far as then I'm trying to see like the cap space and all. I'm trying to get knowledge on all that, like the cap space to sign like these. I need to be thinking about like signing new players. I've just been worried about the draft the whole time. I'm just doing like a little thing like my own stuff. That's kind of why I really don't want to do it on the first one, because I'm seeing like I've been thinking groups.
What's that? Yeah, see, I'm gonna be picking 7 and 12. So I should be good. I should get what I'm looking for.
I can tell you this: the only way I'll trade my first round is if you want to trade first round picks. That way you can get somebody. Like say if you got somebody that you want to, and you know that they're not gonna take them. I mean, if you think they're gonna take them, I can give you my second round for your 7th round. That's what I was going to do. Like if you think somebody will jump in front of you and take the person that you want, then I'll definitely ask for you just because I was. Like I said, I think it's a bunch of what I want to do for something. I just want I'm not looking for somebody that's going to play that sort of now. I want somebody that I can build up, that's going to be a superstar later on in the season.
Okay.
That's like the only option I'll go for though, bro. If you want to trade first round pick, if you say you got a 7, I'll definitely trade for that 7. You want that 6.
Yeah, I'm still. You can't really see. I can't really see nothing right now. So I don't even know who gonna be good enough to be picked in the what's name.
I see what you're talking about. You see,
the player. I can't even see the player.
Yeah.
Then we can't trade right now anyway.
Did you do any scouting at all?
Yeah, what you do on your scouting, you push, I think R3, put R3 in, and it's on what's the name?
Where it show, like what you mean, though, it show.
It'll put your R3 in, and he's gonna put a star over that person who you've been looking at. And all you gotta do is just check out his speed and shit now. But
you can put like a mark on him just so.
Yeah, so you'll know when draft time, that's one of the niggas you was scouting.
Oh, I got you. I'm just simulating, bro. But I can tell you, like, that's the only thing I want to do. If you want that first round, because I'm looking at this draft. Like they got a. If I was to draft for this team, I'm playing with the Lions. If I was to draft this team, I choose this cornerback, but he's like number 15 on the chart. But then again, if somebody else wants a cornerback, they'll probably get him. But you know, that's just that one person I'm looking at. There's other people. There's right guards, there's left ends that I know for a fact are cold. Like they got A negatives and everything. Like A negative in awareness, pursuit, all that stuff. So it's like I feel like there's gonna be talent, period. And
but you gotta realize we're a year after that year you at right now. Cause Chase Young still they ain't been drafted yet, but in our season thing, Chase Young been drafted already.
I got what you're saying. Now this one's like I said, this is its own. You know, this is a different franchise, but I don't think they have updated. There's no.
Yeah, you gotta do it with. You gotta load it. You gotta load it through something else.
I know what you mean. Upload somebody else. Somebody's created. Yeah, I didn't do that. I was just doing my own simulation. So I just chose a new franchise, and I just chose whatever the game created, whatever they created. Like it's a bunch of creative players that I'm looking at, like the left hands and stuff. But I'm gonna try to get that cornerback as far as on this one. You there, Ken?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm just, would you want to do that? Trade your second for my, trade your 7th for my second?
I'm good. I think they're gonna be, the people I want still be on the board.
At 7? If you want a quarterback and you want that on high, I don't know how high. Well, just in case, let me know, bro.
We can't do no trading right now anyway.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, whenever free agency open up, and you figure out, you know, you got the big picture of what you want, because I don't have a big picture at all. Like right now, like I'm telling you, I don't know. I figured out that this whole time I haven't known, I didn't know what the hell I was getting into. Like I said, I'm watching YouTube videos and everything, trying to see how to actually draft on here. Like this first, I get to actually see the combine grade. And I remember you said that before. You can't. Like I was looking for that. I'm like, when we gonna be able to see how fast they are? You was like during their combine.
Yeah, during their combine.
Yes, I didn't know.
That's gonna be right after the last free agency push. I think they're gonna push for the free agency like every what's name. But I ain't got no money. I'm gonna have to free up some cap space for my money. Cause I'm negative.
Oh.
Like we overpaid 3 linemen, son.
You think you can let them go? And I even look at it like how to manage my my cap space and all that. Because I didn't know that. I didn't get that either. So y'all started, you know, I had to come to y'all for that advice as far as who to sign.
Nah, but this thing was already bumped out before I even touched it. Like, if I known it was already bumped out like that, I wouldn't even fuck with it.
That's the thing. I was thinking that too. I was like, if I would have known, like I
Like,
didn't.
you don't know. Like, a lot of them teams right now, they all bumped out. A lot of them niggas, yeah, they already bumped out. Like,
I know the Chiefs gotta be bumped out because that nigga right there, but got 99 overall on a lot of people.
nah, the Chiefs ain't. I don't think they bumped out. Cause he traded Mahomes. Mahomes finna have to get paid.
Oh, cause he's still young.
Yeah, he's still young. See, Russell Wilson making $18 million though.
18 million this year, like in that.
Nah,
not this season.
Yeah, in the season he made 18. He making 18 million.
That's the thing. I didn't see that whole picture.
That nigga got 3 running backs, son.
Oh.
No, that nigga got like 8 running backs.
The Chiefs?
Man, go on shoot the invite, so I'm gonna beat the shit out you, man. Go on shoot them.
Oh wait.
Nah. I'm talking about one of my partners. We in the party right now. I'm finna go ahead and get down on his head this time. I bullshitting around. I bullshitting around. Yeah, about to play. Go ahead, get on this man. I'm tired of nigga shit. Nigga 1-1. Nigga 1-1 just now. I'm sorry, as Texas ain't handle their business. Just hit me up, man.
For sure, man. I'm telling you, bro. Let me. If you get, as soon as you get a bigger picture, or if I get if you get a bigger picture of what you got and like your cap space and all that, let me. You can hit me up. I'll hit you up too if I feel different. But then at the same time, once you get a good look at some draft picks, and you say if your quarterback is high, like they're saying he's gonna go in the 5th pick. Let me know. I'll shoot you that 1st round pick, bro. Because I'm pretty. That one of them computers might try to give him too. I'm not worried about the other players like everybody else.
Yeah. They good. I ain't really doing no tripping on it. Like I'm gonna go ahead and just take my what's name. Just go ahead and take. He should be there.
I got you.
Yeah, he should be. Everybody should be there.
Is this the first time you're going to be doing the draft?
Nah, I ain't like it.
Okay, so I'm just letting you, I was wondering because I was like, maybe you don't know. But then, if you already got to the screen, you probably know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Alright, bro. I'll hit you up if I feel.
But as soon as the second pick comes, you gonna have you gonna be on clock like ASAP, cause you gonna be on clock ASAP.
I figured, yeah. I already. If it's like NBA 2K, then I already know. I figured that, but I'm gonna try to do my scouting as far as during the free agency part. I'm pretty sure you're gonna time us on that too. You said something about 15 minutes every simulation, I guess.
No, what he said? No. We're going 15 minutes every what's name till we get to 7 o'clock. Because they're gonna want to draft. They're gonna want to draft at 8 o'clock on a dot.
Okay.
So that's why I ain't gonna really just what's name. Then it's gonna go for a long time.
Damn, we said 8 o'clock. I thought it was gonna be earlier than that. I've been over here I'm over here training and shit.
You ain't got to train to do the draft, really.
I mean, that's the scouting part, dude, not the draft.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Who? What's that? Huh? Where you get it from? Oh, okay, keep going. All right. I don't get back to this old ass like nigga like.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Jackson now.
Get back to it.
Got his man,
get back to it. Get back to this motherfucking ass whooping. Don't get back to it. You know how we do it. Don't start this here. Nigga want to see the whole house of that nigga think that's going to help you. That ain't going to help you, nigga.
We've got a pretty good look.
that ain't going to help you, Jerry.
Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but to this game, they're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
First and 10, it's Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up.
Jets are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Jackson to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing
he still hit me right when I threw the ball
away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived effectively.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Aaron Donald with a sack. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to
got a pocket to throw it to Jackson. Come on, baby.
Not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
You getting hit.
And across midfield he goes
Don't worry
into
about this
Raven
time.
territory.
Don't worry
It's a
about that.
7-yard carry to set them up with a
Getting hit.
2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ain't nothing there. What you trying to do, Truck?
Gets this inside the 35-yard
Stop
line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
Oh, he think he's running the ball.
When they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens.
Put that light out, girl.
We go tonight. Like 20. Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead going to an opposite color jersey.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm watching.
57. Mike, 57. Double dog. That's the way.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Ooh.
And that is incomplete.
Ooh.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
What's it, a 45? 45? About a 41 yard? Oh, he got it.
Kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here.
He about to miss that hole.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Got that time of this, folks. Yo. Shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Jackson on 1st down, being chased out left, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Flush to his right. Got a man, it's Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 40 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 27th, Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. Well, they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
What? 20. 4 down. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's gone. They'll find Everett there, complete. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Out of the gun, Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A Ram first down as Goff finds Cup.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing on third. Goff. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will tie things up at 6-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Aaron Donald in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Now Jackson forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Here's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Jackson. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. To try again after the sack. Jackson. That's caught by Roberts. And they move this all the way down to the 9. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out.
Jeremy!
Bounds at the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Boy.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel
that nigga over there phone with that foolish boy.
That was palpable on the sideline.
No chance.
The friend there.
No doubt about it.
Act like he ran, no doing this shit. This nigga do this shit, dog.
I know his coaches are screaming. Just hang on to the ball, man.
They'll look to run with Ingram.
Oh, this nigga here, man.
Losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Come on, Mark, dog.
It's a
Let me down, dog. Let me down, dog. Run this motherfucker, man.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Got a man.
Let's go!
Ravens touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Really sneaky.
This nigga ain't talking about the motherfucking thing. This nigga ain't talking about the motherfucking thing right now, man. He think we gonna motherfucking scramble, nigga. Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rear view, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Parlay. Yes, sir. Y'all go for that bullshit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shit-ass Rams. The shit-ass Rams. These shit-ass Rams.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Look what your slow ass doing.
Sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
Watch 36 to Mike.
Goff on first down.
Punch him in his motherfucking mouth. Punch him in his motherfucking mouth, man. Y'all know what to do with this nigga, man. Yeah, this is my nigga, but look, nigga, shit. You let no nigga go with that bullshit. Nigga. We ain't letting nigga go with that bullshit, then.
So
ain't letting nigga go with that
come
bullshit.
up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Don't let him slide no more.
Here's Goff.
Oh!
He gets it to
Supposed to be the pick, Jerm. Supposed to be the pick. That shit supposed to be a pick, Jerm.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout there second.
That shit supposed to be a pick, Jerm.
With 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do?
From the gun, here's Goff.
Oh, give me up! Give me up, nigga! Oh, no, I ain't going out of bounds. I ain't going out of bounds on this nigga, dog. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, man.
But remember, it's all about the ball.
They want to run out some shit with this slow ass nigga Cooper Cook. Nigga, I go on this nigga mouth.
Now you got to be careful
because
that
Jeremy
can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Right at the... And they're going to get him.
I see
He's
you.
taken
I see
down
you.
for a sack.
Oh, my bad. I can't do that. 3-second run.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Damn, 3-second run.
Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Finds a seam inside.
Slide for a little bit. Shit, probably my fault. Yes, sir.
A timeout call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, that nigga 50. Oh, 50 for a 50. Fuck it. Fuck it. No. I ain't gonna get that. Do your thing. I'll move it in.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Wide open, Jackson.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Don't let us slide no more. I like that.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is...
Bitch, I kill you, bitch. You coming in with my motherfucking shoulder pads, nigga.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here comes carry number 10 for He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the gun on third down. Goff. And Woods has it complete.
Oh, he leaned forward.
Have the first down, yardage to the 35. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And that's caught inside the 35.
Come on.
Touchdown Rams.
You let Cooper Kupp outrun
Cooper Kupp, 65 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know...
He's got a man.
Ain't no big hit. Ain't nothing lit.
It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Stand back there and throw that motherfucker. Stand back there and throw that motherfucker. That's all we can do. Stand back there and throw that motherfucker, dog.
Stand
back there and throw that motherfucker.
Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Stand back there and throw that motherfucker. That's all we can do.
Down after a
That's all we can do, baby.
Second and 2.
Stand back there and throw that motherfucker.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And Jackson throwing once more. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Again, Jackson flush to his right. He'll try.
Excuse me, y'all.
6 points.
Excuse me, y'all.
Baltimore
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, y'all.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options, because right now, he's hurting them.
Oh, you dropped the 2, bitch! You ain't dropped the catch. You ain't dropped the touchdown. You wild the fuck out.
Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus.
Wide the fuck open, dog.
In and tuck it away.
This is taking about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
Oh, I was like that. I went too far, you know.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's my fault.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
My fault. That ain't not happening, man.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
My fault.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
All right, here we go. Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, kill. Mike 48. Here we go, let's bring it.
Out of the gun, Goff. Now he'll pull.
Not this time. Not this time. You think he's going to get the first down this time? I'm going to kill this nigga, dog. I'm going to kill this nigga, dog. I'm going to kill this nigga. That nigga going to shit that ball everywhere. Shit.
Black 20. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they let you play. Check 43.
No.
To throw again on second down. Goff flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Bitch, give it up. Give it up, bitch. Yeah, motherfucking ball up, 5-10. Motherfucking ball up, nigga. What's wrong with that nigga, man? Don't do it, Johnny. Don't put me the ball, Johnny. Well, I ain't mad at you.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you, Johnny.
You don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. All day. Hey, wahoo! 48, Mike, 48.
They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Going up top for Cup. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
That's good. That's good you made a minute mistake. Should have been picked. Should have been picked. It should have been. That should have been.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I can get you right, Andrew.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I'm really fucking over.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the out.
Ingram again.
Yep, I know it. I get you right.
At the 33, 5 yards.
We'll get them yards back, man.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
What you doing, dog?
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Buying time. Jackson hit, and he lost
Get up, bitch. Get your ball. Come on, my nigga. Get your ball.
Set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Come here, bitch. Ain't none of that.
Carry on first
Ain't none of that. None of that.
2nd and 8, forthcoming.
I don't know what this nigga think.
On the carry there.
I'm just going to get a couple yards. Get 2
We saw him
yards.
there trying to get it to the
That
outside,
field goal ain't
trying
going
to
to help.
get
You
to the
going to put your
perimeter,
shit
but not a
back,
whole lot of room there. But there's got to be
Oh,
one
why the
positive
fuck
to
is
that.
nigga-
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
For this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
I'm cheating already, Jim.
It's a jet sweep. The football.
Fix that. Come here, bitch.
Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
I'm giving you that.
Let's get it.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take
Not going to get the big, Jim. Let's go to the full quarter. All these other exciting ass shit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. It's Gurley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Now we go to the full
Back now
quarter.
in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
Negative 2 yards. Now we go to
We go tonight. 180. 36. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the shell.
Gurley.
Oh, Tyler, what you doing?
Pick up of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Rams on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
A shotgun snap for goal. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just dropped to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Good pick, man.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal.
Damn, this should have been picked, dog.
They wanted,
should have
but
been no motherfucking points, man.
This game is unfolding like a really good book,
Some
isn't
niggas had a
it?
chance to
Because
pick.
I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Come on, let's go. No, we do.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Yeah, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Ooh, this fuck ass nigga. This nigga was like 2 seconds away from throwing the ball.
Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw is Jackson.
I'll get that back.
To Boyle here over the middle.
I'll get that back, nigga.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. From the gun, it's Jackson. And an alley to run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I get that back.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Nigga wide open, Jackson.
To escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews, his 2nd sack of the night. On 3rd down, Jackson, and this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Jackson
now. Stop bumping.
But he's got his
you gonna stop bumping.
Marquise Brown. And he'll be
taken
bumping, down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Now Jackson. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some...
You gonna lag right here? God damn!
Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
That stupid ass shit, you gonna lag right here?
He was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
She's lagging like a motherfucker, man.
That led to the sack.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
24 is the mark. Crunch time, defense.
She won't even let me hike the ball, son.
Now it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness.
Oh, he in the pocket. Really come on, man. When he finally get to throwing away, you motherfucking penalize me? Come on now with that bullshit, man.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Stupid ass shit, man.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Jackson from the shotgun towards the end zone for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago,
this man fast as a motherfucker,
safety in the
man.
NFL.
Come on now, ain't nobody keeping up with this good nigga,
Everybody's flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
So,
the first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Yet another
bitch. I'm coming up, stepping up, punching this nigga in the mouth. I'm coming punching him in the mouth.
The gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Gurley. He won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Kick that field goal, Jeremy. Be up by 1. That's what you better do. That's what you better do. Better kick that field goal and be up by 1. All right. I ain't gonna tell you that. I ain't gonna tell you how you play your game. Sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't made alpha. Don't get nervous. Mike 36. Mike 36. Oh, you got deep?
Here we go on 4th. Goff.
Oh, my God, I couldn't hit stick that nigga, dog.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down.
Come on. This nigga humped down my fastest receiver, man. And I can't hit this slow ass tight end.
Goff now.
Stop,
9 of 15 throwing the ball. 60% at its 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now it's gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Did they give him the fair?
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Wow, man.
On first down, it's Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Good stuff. He wants from 25. Where is it? Hold on. I've never seen him before. Hold on.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays.
This man is the most accurate nigga in the motherfucking history of the NFL, dog. This nigga should be hitting that shit, man. Y'all stop that bullshit, my nigga.
Sometimes it's just
look at the motherfucking stats, my nigga. God damn.
But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
Shit, man. Shit drive me, dog. Fuck that nigga miss shit like that nigga wide open, he missing. No fucking pressure, dog. Fuck out of here. Look at this shit, nigga. Motherfucking shit, nigga.
They get
piss me the fuck off with that bullshit, dog. He's lame as fuck with that bullshit, dog. Stop that shit, dog.
He's back to throw. Steps away to his left.
You want nigga slide.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Slide, dog. You got some nigga, dog. You got some nigga. What's up, man? What's up?
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Aaron Donald in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7.
That's some bullshit, dog.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation.
Phrased it because
I'll play one more,
waiting
man.
to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the
20 hours to throw the ball.
And that's your ball game.
Shit ass rounds, man. These niggas supposed to be beat out. All the motherfucking field goals is #1 kicker. Come on, man. I ain't stop this shit. Nah, my kicker, nigga. My kicker missing motherfucking extra points.
That'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gott. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.
Most accurate nigga in the game, son. Stop this shit. He off. He throwing bad passes on the run. Go on here, man. That nigga far from shit.
How many of y'all came to win?
I got a whole bunch of sacks too, man. I ain't nobody talking about no sacks.
I ain't come to play with you.
Look ass games, man. Win. Look ass games, man.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like a maid with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support rod. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride? Never tried. You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym. Hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes. Lace up the rings. What I do?
I ain't got no more. No, I ain't got no more to fuck around with, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, dog.
I do lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coops. No, I can't be number 2. MVP to leave more value. Talking trophies, I didn't grab if you can't match this attitude.
Niggas ain't working on 1800, damn it. It's a week, though.
Like the wind can't catch this breeze free. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask, naturally I chose an athlete.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180! 54! Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I think that's what you wanted.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. On second down, it's Coleman.
Goddamn!
He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up third down. On third down, here's Coleman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Call it a gain of 5, fourth down now. They'll run it with Coleman, and this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
What you think he gonna get?
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
14.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. He'll get this complete.
Bitch, let's go, man.
Third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little position because he creates mismatches with his size.
Come on, man, with that bullshit. Come on with that bullshit, son.
With their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Come on, 180. Let's go.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Give him 6 yards in the first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Gurley again here on first down. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers 13-yard line.
5. Right there. 5. Ric Flair. Hey, let's get this.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Come on, 180. 54.
From the gun on third down, gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
A 37-yard attempt.
Come on, Jim. You got to kick the field goal.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Got most of them in that business now. Most to do the most.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert.
He hit the outside. You gone,
turning the corner. He can
hit the outside. You gone,
scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Mostert.
Why you get trapped in that bullshit, Mostert?
21 after a short gain of 2. This is Mostert. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Aaron Donald. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with This will go for 5 up to the 33.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right, John. I think it's Elwin.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Goff. And got him in. It's Woods.
Appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your time.
Goes for 36 yards.
On third down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks,
Appreciate
make the
you,
catch,
Ty.
pick up the first
Yeah,
down. But in this case, he
lifesaver,
turned
Ty.
into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley.
Come here.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
He got 5 good.
From the 27, Goff. And an alley to run.
Damn, the four nigga you got two?
To pull it and get some 9 yards in a first. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
On 2nd and 7. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
He gave that bitch up.
Now throwing
He gave that bitch
up.
He gave that bitch up.
That's a good job.
That nigga gave that bitch up. He gave that bitch up. Holla Cooper Cup. That nigga punched a nigga that dead in his mouth, son.
To be able to hold them to 3.
Nigga made that nigga mouth bleed, nigga. Talking about some Cooper Cup. Alright.
But they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Keep the motherfucking offense moving a little bit. Can we do that, fellas? Get the offense moving a little bit. Try that right quick. See how that works.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out.
Excuse me, little fellas.
We'll see what they can do here, Charles.
It's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
To throw is Garoppolo.
You underthrew it, Garoppolo.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
You underthrew it, Cooper.
Touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10.
What you saying?
And now off to the races.
What you saying?
Down the right side.
What you saying?
Touchdown, 49ers.
You said something? You said something, Jim?
76 yards.
You said something, Jim?
As they are now on the board here in the first half. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play call.
I thought you said something, Jim.
Give me the ball.
Again.
Talking about something important.
It's not that heavy, sir.
Don't look like it was important work down.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah, that's you. Let's try this.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping
nigga, come here, nigga. Come here.
I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's Gurley.
I just on the run.
It'll be back at the 36.
I just on the run, man.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I just on the motherfucking run. I just on the run. See, I still been at home myself. He flopped it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff airing it out deep for Woods.
What's wrong with that nigga, Sean?
And this is going to wind up.
Oh, my God. What's wrong with that nigga, man?
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
What's wrong with that nigga, James?
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
I smell this from all the way. I see this shit.
Here's Gurley.
Who should have run? I smell it a mile away.
The first down and
come on,
past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff.
Oh, we're going to pull it down? Come on, man.
Right there on the coverage.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
That's some bullshit, my nigga.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone.
Give me up, big boy!
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Oh, my God. I knew you wanted some of this.
At their 42.
I know you wanted a little bit of this pressure, man. Come on, man. Let's get this shit right. Let's get this motherfucking shit right, Jimmy G. Sorry ass shit bucket ass rounds, man. Fuck these rounds.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo.
Jimmy, throw the ball, big dog.
And he goes down. Clay Matthews adding another sack to
throw
his
the ball,
impressive
Jimmy.
NFL resume. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there. Right?
And that's just so difficult for them because just think about
come on, get it.
Play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. This is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. Dancing to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Big stop.
Out of the gun. Gone. This is
wide open this motherfucking field. God damn, that bitch wide open.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I can see that shit.
First down, gone.
You ain't jump, Alexander?
Touchdown, Rams.
This nigga ain't do no jumping. He right on top of it, dog.
Winding down. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player.
He ain't jump, dog. He right there.
Certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Come on, dog. Let's go, dog.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Keep that bullshit ass defense
moves them
right
all the
there.
way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Right back to Coleman here on
God
first
damn.
down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this
white
time
boy ain't gonna block nobody.
the line.
Come on, huh? That bullshit. Like that little bullshit ass defense.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Oh, you cheating that way? I can flip it. Fuck it. I'll flip it. I'll flip it. Don't worry about it. I'll flip it, big guy.
On second down, it's Coleman. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go, here we go. Watch tight end, tight right.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he's
all you gotta do is throw the ball.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
I know
you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
I know
You
slow
don't go away
juking,
from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the
like
loss
the
to start
overload,
out,
too.
here's
Like
second
that.
and 11.
That's beautiful.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. I got you.
I'm trying to kill the clock all the way, too. Oh, really? Damn.
54.
To throw is gone. Then he'll find his
What the
target.
fuck? He jammed you? Wow. Y'all playing clumsy today, ain't y'all? That nigga jammed you, son.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
They try right side here.
Nah, ain't no running no more. That shit, you call this shit quick. Reggie got 50 yards already.
Whatsoever. Second and 10. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And Woods has
Bitch, I kill you.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
I forgot you rolling out. Okay. I'll stop that. I'll stop that 20 feet.
A good
roll
chance
out.
this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, 5.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Hey, exit.
Over bunch? No, I see here. I see here.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Come here, bitch.
One's complete to Gurley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Army, Army. Army, Army.
On fourth down, Goff. Escaping the pressure right.
Get it up, bitch.
It is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Nigga bullshit.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On third down, it's Coleman. And
that's first.
Got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's first, baby.
Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go. 180. 6. 54. Come to my work. Bravo. Come to my work.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Completes it to Coleman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space...
Come on, B, go forward. Thank you. Appreciate you.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They will run again.
Get through, you blocking the nigga, dog. The fuck, man?
In this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
Come on, Jimmy.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a ball. And at the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Time to establish the run game early. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the 4th quarter. Try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Bitch, oh, no, bitch. What's wrong with you?
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Oh, time out.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Oh, wow.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff now looks to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
For real.
And this
For real, dog. This nigga spin you, dog. Come on now, dog. This nigga spin you, dog.
Gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
No, we're not going to the 4th
second timeout called for by the defense.
Go for it again, nigga. Stop being on my side. Fuck. I ain't gonna fuck up this. Oh, my God. We playing football, Jerry. Jerry, we playing football now? Oh, my God.
The ball, he hasn't been needed to here in the 3rd.
Oh, no, don't touch that bullshit.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Come on.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20, 10, touchdown.
Oh, the 4th down. 4th quarter. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, Tim.
An 80-yard touchdown. As his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
Thank you.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Kick it out there? God,
Keep playing hard.
get back in the game, dog.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
The run, the pass. Oh, I'm going to shoot something. I'm going to shoot something.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
He's still rumbling, isn't he?
I'm going to shoot something. Yo, motherfucker.
You and I both know. Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being in his peak late in ball games.
Yes, sir, parlay. Yes, sir.
They run. It's Gurley.
The first nigga should have got him.
40, but not before picking up 8. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
Jeremy, ain't no spin to me.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Rams on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 4.
Another run. He going to run it to the opposite side. Come on, I'm going to stay in the middle this time. I ain't going to smoke.
Here's Gone. That's the 20. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Come on, Sherman. How the fuck you get burned like that, my nigga?
42 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Come on. That nigga got a boost to catch the fucking ball.
Zerline now for the PAT.
That nigga got a boost. 13. Let's go, fellas. We need another one.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that
he should outran them. He should outran them, dog. He should plain on outran them, dog.
Guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared.
I'll get a couple more. I ain't worried about it. Come on, Tevin.
Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On 2nd down now, it's Coleman.
Oh, why you do that?
A gain of 7 to the 47.
Why you do that, dog? You ain't have to make that execute. You went straight up. You gone.
But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
White. Buzz. 54.
Throwing on first is Gurley. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Clay Matthews able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. They'll toss it to Coleman.
You tired, bitch? God damn.
Here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down.
11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here,
I don't understand why this nigga underthrowing balls. I'm live.
That one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10.
Ain't nothing there.
The first down run with Gurley, good for only about 3. It's 2nd down now. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, one coming right now. One coming right now. There you go. That's the only one I need.
On EA Sports. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Timmy G, man.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And
close that door, girl.
What they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Again, they run with Gurley. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
You can run the 30 out. I had at least 30 left.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Now gone.
What? You steady getting burnt, Sherman?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Steady getting burnt, dog.
Robert Woods. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Back to throw.
He don't keep on burning.
But it's incomplete.
Sherman mad at the motherfucker. Sherman, so he ain't gonna keep on burning.
In the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra.
Everybody got their day in married, man.
So
everybody
closes in on them. Yeah. That allows you to cover a little bit better.
Yeah. With no blow. There ain't no boat, no 21s. Like, I
this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, Coleman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Nah, I got to go do my draft shit, man. My draft shit, man. The franchise, Yeah, you handle your business today, Jeremy.
Everyone's goal. Win all of your home
games. You handle your business today, man. I ain't. Yeah. All right, yeah.